Good morning, Emperor Eagles. Happy Tuesday. February is Black History Month, so I want to take a minute to read you a story that I found, but I also want to take a minute and talk about why do we celebrate Black History Month. We celebrate Black History Month because in the past, sometimes in our social studies books and our history books, events and people were left out. And as we learn more, we want to do better and we want to be better. And we want to make sure that we celebrate all of the important people in history and not leave anybody out for any reason. For example, there's more than Rosa Parks, who gave up her seat on the bus. There are a lot of Black scientists who you probably have never really even studied. So I challenge you during this month to find new people and to learn about contributions of Black Americans to the fabric of America and tell me more about what you have learned. I challenge you to read poems by Black authors and to read books. I'm obviously here in the library, and Ms. Rodriguez has an amazing setup of books from Black authors and also about people in history that you can learn more about. So everything is at your fingertips. When I taught history, I always talked about the fact of what side of the history book would you be on? Would you be on the side where there was a lot of things going on, or would you be on the side of where you were doing the right thing? So when you're looking at the pictures of people protesting, would you be supporting the Black people who were having stones thrown at them, or would you be one of the people throwing stones? Now, maybe that's not you today, but our actions can be very, very similar to that. So we want to make sure that we're on the right side of history and that we're doing right by others and that we're being good leaders even when things are hard. But you need to gather all the information. You need to make good informed decisions for yourself. You need to study history so that we don't repeat it. And we need to make sure that we include everyone's story. One of the most important things that you can do is ask people, like we've talked about before, tell me your story. I don't know much about you. For example, sometimes if you see someone that looks different than you or has different hair than you or has different skin than you, ask, say, hey, how do you get your hair like that? How do you do it? My daughter's hair is very, very different than mine. And do you know that even just a few weeks ago, someone was in the mall and someone grabbed and touched her hair because they just wanted to? That does not belong to that person. That is her hair. That is her body. And it may look beautiful and it may be interesting. It may be very, very different than you, but you ask. You ask, can you tell me your story? Can you tell me about yourself? And they don't have to share if they don't want to, but it's important to learn and study and to do better. So today's book that I'm going to introduce you to is called That Is My Dream by Langston Hughes and Daniel Maharis. Langston Hughes is an amazing poet. So if you ever have a chance to read more of his work, please, please do so because his writing is brilliant. So this is an adaptation of his poem. To fling my arms wide in some place of the sun, to whirl and dance till the white day is done, then rest at cool evening beneath a tall tree while night comes on gently, dark like me. That is my dream. To fling my arms wide in the face of the sun, dance, whirl, whirl, till the quick day is done. Rest at pale evening, a tall, slim tree, night coming tenderly, black like me. So this is a beautiful poem by, like I said, by Langston Hughes. Please study more of his work. He's an amazing author and poet. There's a lot of books here that Ms. Rodriguez has put out for you to learn from and to study and to become a part of your brain and your heart, and so that you can learn more and do better. And that's what good leaders do. Good leaders read and they study and they they study especially the stories of others, and they ask all the right questions. And like I said, you can say no, thank you, that you don't want to share your story, but good leaders really spend the time to learn to get to know others. You know, we may look different, and we may have different hair, and we may have different bodies, and we may have different brains and different thoughts, and that is totally okay. But it's also okay to learn more about the other people around us. Good leaders also help take care of others. Tomorrow and Thursday, Student Council will be hosting a fundraiser drive in the front circle driveway for the American Red Cross to help the people of Turkey and Syria. If you have not heard, there was a really big earthquake there, and a lot of American firefighters, police officers, search and rescue are going over to Turkey to help them in the damage of the earthquake. And we may not know any families from Turkey or Syria, but you may know some too. But good leaders help others in time of need. And so I challenge you all that in the morning, if you would like to help either in student council or with your time, or help donate through money, you can drop it off into the buckets that will be out front, and we will be collecting for the Red Cross and sending it to the Red Cross, because they will be going over and helping the people of Turkey and Syria. Please always know that you are loved. No matter what you look like, no matter what you think, no matter what you do, you are safe here and you are loved. And I hope you all have an amazing Tuesday and a happy Black History Month, and come share what you have learned this month with me. I love you. Have a great day.